show a different side of themselves, Jerry, because for 8 months, you're so focused on the next game, the task at hand, preparing your minds, preparing your body. But today, there's no more games they have to prepare for, no more game they have to think about or stress about. They are the champions. And so they're going to see, the fans are, a different side of all of these players as they get a chance to let loose.
They're going to let loose, not just on this parade route with the fans, but when they come back for the rally. We saw it last year. Even manager Dave Roberts was doing his thing, shaking his tail feather. Hopefully we get a repeat of that. But a chance for the fans to really see the Dodgers and the fans to thank the Dodgers to being back-to-back champs.
You see their true personalities almost the whole way in spring training. In spring training, are you guys hearing anything? I can barely hear.
I can barely hear you, but go ahead.
But when you're in spring training and there's no pressure of win and loss and you're just getting in shape and you're glad to see your teammates, it is fantastic in spring training. You get to see personalities of guys. This is the next level of their personalities and the release. They are so far away from pressure now. They are so far away from getting somebody out or getting a hit. They are so far away from nursing an injury and seeing if they can play tomorrow. They are so far away from, oh my God, I might get released or get sent down, or where am I going tomorrow after this outing? This is where they just get to go, oh my gosh, I am living a dream.
Yeah. And it's a dream-like day for all those people on those buses and the people there lining the streets. Let's hear from Kik Hernandez with Kirsten on one of the buses.
What do you expect of this race?
Same as last year. I expect it to be electric. These Dodger fans, I hope they have a lot of fun because they deserve it. They showed up every day. They showed up in Tokyo. They showed up in the U.S. They showed up in Canada. They showed up all year long. They supported us, and here we are, back-to-back champs. They deserve it. This is for the city of L.A.
Has it set in that you are a 3-time World Series champion?
No, I borderline still can't believe we won Game 7, but this is what we live for. I'm sure once we enter this ocean of people, it's going to set in, and I'm going to enjoy it to the best of my abilities.
Watching Miguel Rojas have that game-tying home run, what was it like?
Amazing. Guy deserves it. Had to wait a long time to get that opportunity, and you know, he saved our season. He saved our season with his glove, saved our season with his bat, and I'm really glad he's on my team because without him, we're not back-to-back champs.
It's a special year, but what is one thing that stands out to you about this team and the championship that you guys have this year?
We're all winners. Winners win.
Congratulations.
There's Kik Hernandez, and it was interesting to hear him say he still can't believe they won Game 7 because his comments, Nomar, after Game 7, I thought were hilarious because he was going back on that ball with 2 outs, bases loaded, bottom of the 9th inning, and he said, I'm ready to make a Willie Mays catch, and then Andy Pages tackles me, and he said he felt he got dunked on in the moment, and he fell to the ground. He's face down right there on the warning track, and he didn't move because he said he felt like they had lost, like the game was over. He didn't realize that Andy Pages had caught the ball until Pages asked him, hey, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, you have the ball? And he said, yeah, okay, let's go. He thought in the moment that the game was over, right, and that Pages hadn't caught the ball because he knew he didn't have it in his glove. But instead, they had new life after that catch by Pages, and the Dodgers able to pull it out a couple innings later.
Yeah, I'm sure when he said he was lying there, yeah, it was like, is he hurt? You know, as fans, you were worried about Kike. You were just so excited that the ball was in Kike's glove, but Kike was down for a while. And as you mentioned, it's like now it's because he thought it was over. And I'm sure he was going, man, you do have it. What a relief. What excitement going, oh my goodness. But there were so many moments like that we all as fans were relieved, and that they're probably going to look back on and say, oh, you remember when this moment happened, or what happened? Or what happened? They're going to talk about little bounces, like, did you know it took this funny bounce and I was still able to come up with it? Like when Miguel Rojas slipped a little bit, didn't have a grip, all of those things. So how about the moment when Tommy Emmet didn't have the ball and that one hopper to Freddie Freeman and Freddie Freeman, like just little things like that you start thinking about that culminate to get to this moment.
But with Kike and Pages, it's great to have two guys that want to go get the ball in that situation. Pages obviously made an incredible catch.
In holiday time, I would sometimes have to sit down with my family and go back and watch the highlight films of things, and I would end up on the phone with Tommy Lasorda saying, Skipper, why didn't you take me out there? I was terrible. Like, and it's like, oh, this guy's going to get a hit. And then all of a sudden it's a double play. I'm like, oh, I can't even remember that. It was just like you're brain dead, doing your thing, locked in, and all of a sudden you got to watch the highlight films. And in the past, when this is a documentary for these guys, and MLB and our network takes and does it amazing 4-part specials, they're going to watch it and go, oh, did I really do that? Or he did that? Oh my God, look at that secondary lead. He's out if he doesn't do this. It's like unbelievable that when you're in the midst of it, sometimes you're concentrating and locked in so much that your future memory does not remember it.
Well, every time Mookie Betts watches the final out of the 2025 World Series, he will see himself fielding the ball, stepping on second base, and throwing to Freddie Freeman for the final out. Right now, let's hear from Mookie with Kirsten.
Mookie, these moments are always so special. What is it like just being back here at this parade right now?
It's amazing. I mean, just this time last year we did the same thing, and it hasn't been done in a long time, and I love being a Dodger, just because stuff like this.
When you look at this turnout, the fans, it is so loud out here. What does this just say about winning here in Los Angeles, being able to be a back-to-back champion here?
It's just, I love it. I mean, it says everything. They're all here. I mean, obviously we would love to win in front of them, but getting a parade is something special.
When you look back on this season, what does it say about this team and how you guys were able to fight to being right here again, celebrating being another World Series championship? Back-to-back is something special.
Yeah, it didn't look this way. It didn't look like this all year. But somehow we managed to put it together, and now we get a special day.
Has it really set in for you? I mean, you have the most World Series rings as an active player right now, and you've talked about you're looking to fill up your whole hand. Has it really set in just yet for you?
Not yet. We still got a long way to go, so we got it for now, but hopefully we get in with some more.
Congratulations, Mookie. Enjoy every second of this.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mookie Betts now a 4-time World Series champ. We heard him last year at the rally saying he wants to fill up his entire hand with rings, so he needs at least one more. You know, he'd probably like even more than that. But how about Clayton Kershaw, a 3-time World Series champion, going out on top? And right now he is speaking with Kirsten.
Clayton, taking this in right now, how special is this and being here in front of LA?
I'm blown away. I'm blown away. It's the perfect way to be done. And I'm just so grateful for these fans. Look at this. I mean, I can't even describe it.
It feels like it's so much louder than last year. When you guys think about it, how you all were able to win, what does it say about how special this team is?
I know the Dodgers have always meant a lot to this city for generations. You know, it's part of people's families. And so for us to get to do this in front of them, it means the world to me, and I know all the rest of the guys.
Is there an even more sweeter way to go out than like this?
No, this is it. It's the best. Can't get better.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
Well, maybe the sequel is even better than the first one, because we hear Kirsten say it's even louder than it was last year, Jerry. And, you know, we didn't think it would get bigger or louder than last year after the Dodgers beat the New York Yankees. But I think everybody, when you have casual baseball fans texting me like, oh my gosh, that was the most fun I've ever had watching a baseball game. I'm glad they enjoyed it, because I had a hard time getting through that entire 11 innings of Game 7. But that's what this game did to so many people. It made a lot of new Dodger fans and new baseball fans out of this parade, or not this parade run, but this World Series championship run.
Listen, as much stress that this team put on all of us up here, more so you, John, it was entertaining for that casual fan. And this group, the casual fan can see they work extremely hard. Yes, there are superstars, but they're humble superstars. Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Clayton Kershaw, Shohei Ohtani, Will Smith, all these guys are extremely humble, and they're so likable. Yes, there are going to be people out there that hate us because they ain't us. That's just a fact, but I think that's great for baseball. That's great for sport. You need fans that hate you a little bit. Great thing. But for us, hey, continue doing that, and this is why we continue to get more and more fans. The younger generation is starting to grow up. It's the 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 8-year-old right now with this dynasty, and they're going to be fans for life. And they all recognize that this team cares about each other, and they're easy to root for.
There is the Commissioner's Trophy. Dave Roberts on that bus. A well-earned and a hard-earned Commissioner's Trophy. Let's head back onto the buses. Will Smith is with David Vassay.
Here he is, Mr. Clutch, the biggest home run of the Game 7 World Series. This is bigger than last year, wouldn't you say?
I think it might be. You know, we have the best fans. Look how passionate they are. There's no word for this. This is amazing.
Did you even realize how much this team, you and the rest of the guys, meant to the city?
Yeah, we feel it each and every night we play in LA. Playing in Dodger Stadium, they show out each and every day. They showed out last year for the parade. They're showing out today for the parade. There's nothing better than celebrating with our fans in the city of LA.
What's it like to be on the bus with your wife and your kids, for them to experience this with Dad?
This is the best, you know. On the bus, you know, Leighton, she's 1 year old. She's won 2 championships. She's standing up here. She's trying to wave to people. And Charlotte's loving it. Celebrate the guys, the team, every other family. It's just awesome.
3 times world champion Will Smith. Does this ever get old?
No, I want more.
Yeah. I like that. Thank you, Will.
You got it.
There he is, the man, Will Smith, 11th inning, Mr. Clutch.
Yeah, it was Will Smith's 11th inning home run, gave the Dodgers the 5-4 lead in Game 7. And then Yamamoto able to slam the door to make the Dodgers World Series champs for the 2nd straight year. Can't forget about what Freddie Freeman did. Another walk-off home run in the World Series, did it in the 18th inning of Game 3. And right now, he's standing by with Kirsten.
Freddie, these moments are so incredibly special. What is it like just feeling the energy, the atmosphere here?
I mean, this is insane. I feel like it's almost doubled from last year. I mean, it feels like a lot more, but it's probably about the same. These fans are crazy. It's so awesome to be a part of this. Bring back-to-back titles to LA. This is something special.
This was an incredibly special year. What stands out to you just about this season and this team?
I think it's because we hit every speed bump possible. I mean, at one point we had our whole starting rotation on the IL. There were so many ups and downs of the season, and then once at the end of August hit, we got our starting pitching back. We hopped on their back and rode them all the way to the World Series titles. It's all Yoshinobu, Shohei, Tyler, Clayton was unbelievable, Blake Snell, our whole pitching staff. So this is all because of our starting pitching.
When I interviewed you after Game 7, you said Clayton Kershaw, 3-time world champion. When you think about that, how special is it watching him have this moment right now?
I mean, this is incredible. First ballot Hall of Famer, and now he gets I had him sign a jersey, and he had 2-time champ on. I'm going to need him to cross that out and write 3-time champ. But when you got a guy like Clayton Kershaw, who's done it his whole career in Los Angeles, and for his last game to be a Game 7 of the World Series and we win it, and him to be a 3-time champ, and to get a massive out in Game 3, bases loaded, that's what this is. So this is why it's so special to make Clayton Kershaw another World Series champion.
Now, I know you're from Orange County, but to be here in Los Angeles, this is your hometown. What is it like celebrating?
Orange County is a part of Southern California, so yeah. To be back in Southern California the last 4 years and deliver 2 World Series titles, can't get better than this.
Congratulations,
Thank you, Kirsten.
Freddie Freeman winning a World Series in Toronto. His mother's hometown, always carries his mom's memory very close to him. Teoscar Hernandez played several years with the Toronto Blue Jays. He beats his former team to win his 2nd straight World Series championship as well. Let's hear from Teo with DV.
Hey, I told you, you can't spell October without Teo, his 2nd parade with the Dodgers. This is why you came back.
This is the best thing ever. Who doesn't want to be here? Everybody wants to win, and I love this.
What's it like to experience all this with your kids and your wife and your little brother, your little hermano right there, Andy Pajes?
It's amazing. This time I get to send my kids so they can see all of this, so they can enjoy it. This is not happening every year, so 2 years in a row is a good one, so we get to enjoy it at the best and just, feel the love of the fans.
Did you know how much you were loved?
A little bit, but they show it in every single day when they come and show up to the field. So I'm grateful for that.
How special is these group of players to be able to win this World Series?
Oh, big time people, big time players, big time teammates. They're there every single day, supporting everybody else if we need it. And that's why we're here celebrating right now.
Everybody loves to see that smile. This smile lights up an entire parade. The one and only Teoscar Hernandez.
Let's enjoy this, boys. Let's go.
Well, pretty soon Shohei Ohtani will be named the National League MVP once again. He was the National League Championship Series MVP, had a historic performance in Game 3 of the World Series, hit 2 homers, 2 doubles, reached base 9 times. Let's hear from Shohei with Kirsten.
Shohei, to be in this moment, celebrating here, how special is this?
お祝いの今気持ちお願いします。もちろん試合で勝つのも素晴らしいですし、こうやってパレードでみんなと喜べるのが何より素晴らしい経験だなと思います。It's really nice to be able to win the game, obviously, and also just to be surrounded by all these amazing fans. So I'm really taking it in and enjoying it.
You've only been in the postseason twice. Both times you have won the World Series. Is this now the new norm?
もうポストシーズン2回出て2度優勝してます。これが当たり前になるんですかねと。まあもう3回目に向けて切り替えてるので。And I'm already thinking about the third time we're going to do this.
How special is it to share this moment with these fans here in Los Angeles?
まあファンとこういう貴重な時間を過ごせるっていうのは今どう思ってますか？いやもう本当素晴らしいですね。ファンの人の特権じゃないかなと思いますし、はい、まあなんでしょう、試合ももちろん面白かったですよね。こうやって一緒の時間で共有できて楽しめるっていうのは本当素晴らしいことだなと思います。It's just really wonderful being able to spend quality time with the fans, whether that be in a game or here in the parade.
Seeing Yoshinobu Yamamoto carry that MVP trophy, can you describe what it was like?
まあ吉信が MVP 受賞してトロフィーを上げた瞬間、翔平はどう思ってましたか？いやもう本当素晴らしい瞬間でしたし、彼なしではねここまで来れなかったと思うので、はい、誇らしいというか本当に同じ日本人としてもそうですし、同じチームメイトとして本当に誇らしいなと思ってます。Yeah, I'm just so impressed and really honored to be playing along with him. From the growth that he experienced after his first year to be able to, really without him we couldn't have won it. So I'm really honored and really proud of him.
Congratulations, guys.
We'll be talking about Shohei's postseason performances for many years to come, what he did in the NLCS in Game 4, what he did in Game 3 of the World Series. A lot of Dodger fans will always remember the name Will Klein as well. 4 scoreless innings in Game 3. The winning pitcher is with Steven Nelson right now.
All right, Will Klein, new World Series folk hero. Will Klein, even a month ago, did you think something like this was in your future?
Not a chance. No, absolutely not. We were sitting in Arizona watching, the wild card and be like, oh, it'd be really cool if we get a ring just from watching, but now to be a part of it's insane.
Have your feet touched the ground since Game 3?
No, not at all. Oh my God, this is insane. This is so cool.
What makes it special for every one of you guys is that you all have a village, right? Your family, your friends, your loved ones who helped get you to this point. As we drive through the streets of Los Angeles, who are you thinking about the most?
My wife, who got to be here to experience it with me. She flew out to Toronto on a whim, and she's driven us around the country, when trades and other things happen. So I wouldn't have made it this far without her.
I was just talking with Anthony, is that every one of the Dodgers had a moment this postseason. I know a lot of fans would say your performance was their moment. What was your favorite moment?
Watching Yoshinobu go out there in Game 7. I've never seen anything like what that man just did this last series. So that's the greatest pitching performance I've ever seen.
Last one, Will. Now that you got to experience this, you ready to do it again next year?
Might as well.
Will Klein, thanks so much, man.
Thanks for having me.
Even Will Klein talking about what he saw from Yoshinobu Yamamoto in Game 7, and I don't think it's hyperbole to call that maybe the greatest World Series performance that we've ever seen in the 121 years in the history of the Fall Classic. Let's hear from the World Series MVP. Yoshi is with Kirsten.
Yoshinobu World Series MVP. What is it like celebrating with all the fans today?
MVP 受賞して、それをファンとお祝いできるのはどうですか？
いやもう最高な時間です。はい。すごい盛り上がってて、はい、嬉しいです。
It's great, it's great to share that with the fans.
When you think about being here, celebrating this moment, how do you just describe, this is now your second year in the big leagues, and it feels like this is all you guys know, winning the World Series.
2年続けて、こういうことできるっていうのは、山本さん、個人的にどうですか？
もうチームメイトにすごく感謝したいし、また頑張りたい。はい。
I'd like to say a big thank you to my great teammates.
What's it like carrying that MVP's trophy on the stage and being in that moment?
トロフィーをステージの上で掲げた瞬間どうでしたか？
いやもう頑張ってよかったなと心から思いました。
Because I just thought, because that was good. This is what I worked for.
How heavy was it?
I'm sorry?
How heavy was it?
どれくらい重かった？
いやもう試合後の僕にはめちゃくちゃ重かった。
That was almost too heavy for me after the game to carry that out, hold it up.
Are these some of the greatest moments? You think about why you play this game, the desire to win. Is the celebration, is this what it's for?
やっぱこういうのが一生懸命頑張った後にあるというふうに思ってます。
やっぱり勝った後にみんなで喜ぶ時間が本当に好きなので、その瞬間には本当に頑張ってよかったなと思います。
I love the moments to share this kind of things with my teammate after hard work and getting the win.
Enjoy every second of it. Thank you. Congratulations.
Truly legendary stuff we saw from number 18, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, and what he did in this World Series. Let's go right back to the buses. Another two-time World Series champion, Tommy Edman, with David Vassay.
I'm with my guy, Tommy Edman, one of the key parts of this Dodger team who left it all out on the field. Tommy, 2 years with the Dodgers, 2 championships. How does it feel this time?
Absolutely crazy. Gets better. Last year I was at the parade and thought it was the most incredible thing I've ever seen. And, even better this year. Just so much fun.
Oh, you left it out on the field. That right ankle wasn't feeling great all year long. How rewarding is it that all that pain, all that emotion pays off to all this?
Yeah, we just had a bunch of guys on the team that were fighting through stuff. We just did whatever it takes to win that second World Series. And, it was all worth it.
It feels like your teammates believe this is bigger and better than last year's parade.
Yeah, going back to back is something special. It's something that hasn't been done in 25 years, and we got the group to do it, and just means so much, and it's incredibly special to celebrate on a day like this.
If you ever need me to carry you, Tommy Edman, you let me know. I got you.
Yeah, I got you, Dave. Appreciate it.
There he is, the man, Tommy Edman. Great guy, great teammate.
There's Tommy Edman doing this for the second time. Justin Robleski is doing this for the first time. He appeared in 4 World Series games, allowed 0 runs. Let's hear from Robo with Steven Nelson.
My guy Robo, we just drove past a sign that said, Robleski, marry me. Did you have an answer?
I'm undecided right now, but, I gave her a thumbs up. We'll see where it goes.
The way that Los Angeles has quickly embraced you, how does that make you feel?
No, man, I love it. I love, being here, being in this city, and, greatest fans in the world.
So last year was all about the bullpen dogs. This year, there are a bunch of new dogs back there in the bullpen, and you are one of them. Can you try to relay to the fans at home what exactly is it down there that is so magical between all of you guys?
I think we just compete for each other, and we trust each other, and we have a lot of belief, and I think, we know we have the talent. It's just a matter of going out there and executing, and we trust each other, trust the next guy, and it's a beautiful thing.
You overcame a lot in your baseball journey to get to this point. Has it hit you yet that you're a World Series champion?
Probably not quite yet, but, being here at this parade, I got chills just looking at all the so excited and so happy for us, and I'm just happy that we're able to give this to them, and because it means the world. I mean, it's a huge deal, and I just thank God for everything.
Robo, appreciate the time all year, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tommy Edman, a SoCal guy, grew up in San Diego, went to La Jolla Country Day High School, played for his dad. Another guy who grew up in Southern California, Tyler Glasnow from Santa Clarita Hart High School, came to Dodger games as a kid, dreaming of one day being down on that field. Not only was he down on that field, he was another one of the World Series heroes, saving Game 6, his first ever Major League save. Let's hear from Glass with David Vassegh.
Tyler Glasnow feeding with the fans, even trying to catch a beer from the stands.
Yeah, I fumbled it. Someone hit me right in the hands. I fumbled it. We'll have more chances, though. We're good to go.
You had the reach.
I know. Didn't work out. Next time.
It feels like you're enjoying this way more than last year.
They're both exciting, but I think being able to participate has made it personally a lot, more fulfilling maybe.
What's it like to not only be the guy, but have so many other guys contribute in some way, somehow, to win this World Series?
Yeah, I think that was the best part about it. It was so many people contributed, and it's just, the whole group of people, everyone did something. It's just such an awesome feeling to be a part of it.
Growing up a Dodger fan, did you even know pitching for the Dodgers how much winning again would mean to the
last year, the turnout and how crazy the fans are? And I think growing up here, I knew how important baseball was. But I think just to see it right now, back to back, it's honestly words they can't really describe it. I can't get the job done. It's just the feeling right now is incredible.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
And let's do it again.
Thank you. Let's do it. One more. Let's go. Or 15 more. Let's go. Come on. Here we go.
Tyler Glasnow, a big part of the Dodgers winning the World Series. Game 6, this guy pushed himself.
Yeah, Tyler Glasnow recorded that save in Game 6. 1.69 ERA in this postseason run. He was outstanding. You got a taste there in Game 6 of what it's like, the life of being a bullpen dog. Let's hear from another one of those dogs, three-time World Series champion, Blake Treinen with Steven Nelson.
Blake Treinen, how many times now?
It is 3 times. Very blessed. 6 years, 3 times.
So you brought some baseballs that you signed for some young fans here on the parade. Did you hand them out?
I've gotten 2 so far. My wife threw 1. I got 1 left, so hopefully we'll find a little kid.
So we were talking before we got on the bus about how different but how equally special this run was for you. Even though it wasn't smooth for everybody back there in the bullpen, everybody had a moment.
Yes. Yeah, it's a unique year. Every year kind of has its own DNA, and we relied heavy on our starters, but it's cool to see some of the younger guys have some great moments and catapult themselves into some experience for years to come. So a year like this will truly bless us moving forward, and couldn't be happier for everybody that had their moments, man. Truly, it's such a team unit win, and, man, what a gift it was for organization to bring in some of the talent we have.
So of all the newest dogs that you had back there, who impressed you the most?
That's a loaded question. They all did so good. Enriquez showing up late in the season, getting himself on the roster, throwing so well. Klein getting a nod late and threw amazing in that 18-inning game. What Enriquez and Klein and Sheehan did in the 18-inning game is so rare. Sheehan being kind of the oldest of the rookies, having some experience, but the rest being it's impressive. And then the mainstay, which was Jack Dreyer. I think what he did as a rookie going pole to pole can't be said enough. I think he threw 80 innings, 80 games, something like that. So that's pretty incredible.
So last one, we're not trying to take Andrew or Gomer's job, but there was a big trade made before the buses left. The bullpen bus reacquired Roki Sasaki from the starter bus. Can you walk us through the transaction?
You know what? The transaction is what it is. The guy helped us in the bullpen, and you're only as good as your last bullet, which was the bullpen. So I got a bone to pick with Glasnow. I got a bone to pick with Snell. I got a bone to pick with Yamamoto. They're all bullpen dogs, so they need to be on this one. So,
Blake, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's because it took everybody to get this one to the finish line in Game 7, an 11-inning victory for the Dodgers. We heard from Blake Treinen. How about the other Blake? Blake Snell comes to the Dodgers, wins a World Series at year 1. He's with his bestie, David Vassegh.
Snellzilla, the life of the parade.
Hello.
What's it like? Is it bigger than you thought it would be?
I've been waiting my whole life to do this. This is lit.
And I don't know what to do. I keep doing 6-7. I keep doing that. But it's lit. Look at these people. This is what I've been waiting for. You lit. You got them eating out of your hands. Hey, watch this. Lit. You saw this on TV last year. This is why you came. Is it everything you thought it would be or more? More. This lit as fuck. Sorry. It's lit. I love it. I'm going to lose my voice. I don't want to be able to talk. Only took us like 6-7. Blake Snell having the time of his life. 6-7.
Yeah, Blake Snell, he's on that whole 6-7 train because the Dodgers won games 6 and 7 to become World Series champions, instantly becoming a fan favorite. Speaking of fan favorites, we just saw him going by on that bus with his shirt off. Anthony Banda, the Dodger fans love him. Let's hear from Banda.
All right, AB. Now two-time World Series champion, second parade. How's this one stack up?
This is unbelievable, man. Look at everybody here, man. Look at everybody here. This is unbelievable. Look at everybody. Look at them. Look at them.
And you gave the people what they wanted. You started the parade with a shirt on, and now the shirt's gone.
Yeah, you told me to take it off. But it's unbelievable. It's something that, you know, I share with the fans. I share with everybody around the city of LA, like the masks, the tattoos, everything. Like, it's all part of the culture. It's all part of what they love. And to bring back a championship, that's what's most important about all this. And that's what we're celebrating. It's amazing.
We were talking earlier, what made this postseason run so special was that everybody on the team had a moment.
Everybody had a moment. Everybody had a moment. And that's what made it so special, is from top to bottom, everybody had their moment. Everybody did exactly what they needed to do. And that's what helped us bring this championship back to LA.
All right, AB, soak it up, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
So many great stories on this Dodgers team and how much this moment means to all of them. How about a guy like Justin Dean, called up from AAA Oklahoma City? He only got 2 at-bats in the big leagues, but he was a defensive replacement almost each and every night throughout the postseason. Justin Dean is a World Series champion, and he's standing by with TV.
This was a team of 40 men that came together at the right time, Justin Dean included. JD, what can you say about this experience?
Do you hear this right now?
Let him live, man.
You hear this right now?
Hey, where's the ball? Where's the ball? Where's the ball at?
Float.
Put your hands
It's
up.
on the float. I ain't touched nothing. No, this is amazing, man. It's amazing. Like, the fans are showing up. They're showing out.
What was it like for you to contribute as a defensive replacement and make some of the best catches that most guys can't get to?
It's amazing to be able to chip in when I can. These guys do so much. They're so talented. They got so much on their plate. I want to get in where I fit in, and I'm just glad that we made it happen, man.
You were about to start playing in Mexico again when the Dodgers called. Could you ever imagine your season would end this way?
Nah, man. You can't make anything like this up. This is so genuine. This is so real. I'm just trying to live in the moment. This is amazing.
Enjoy, JD.
Appreciate you, dog.
There he is, Justin Dean, the man.
There's Justin Dean, World Series champion. You go back to the start of the season, a couple of guys that really stood out making this team as rookies, Ben Kasparius, Jack Dreyer. Jack Dreyer was on the team from day one all the way through the World Series. He can now call himself a champion as well. Let's hear from Dreyer with Steven Nelson.
From Iowa to the streets of Los Angeles for a World Series parade, Jack Dreyer. Hell of a ride, huh?
Yeah, this is pretty special. There's nothing that tops this. You know, we have the best fans in the world. This is awesome.
So we met in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Tokyo Series 1, World Series 1. Not bad for a rookie year.
Not bad at all. Pretty cool to be able to bookend the World Series in 2 different countries and with America in the middle. It was pretty cool.
So I know you're a crossword puzzle guy. Here's one across for you. 8-letter word. to describe somebody who finishes in first place.
Champion!
Jack Dreyer, World Series champion.
Right, I got it right. Let's go.
Well, you guys say it all the time. October baseball is different. Some guys can't handle it. Jack Dreyer, as a rookie, every single step along the way, Jerry, he proved that he can handle it. He's up for that moment, and he was just terrific all season long as a rookie.
From his very first pitch in the big leagues in Japan, he was a guy that you could really rely on. He was not fearful of any moment, of any stage. He knew his job, and boy, did he deliver. And we needed him, not just in the postseason, but throughout the season, because he got big outs for us in the 6th, 7th, and even that 9th inning.
The interview with Blake Trinan, and he was mentioned Jack Dreyer, how many innings he threw as a rookie. That is a lot, and that tells you how much they depended on him and needed him, and he delivered. And now he's riding on a bus as a World Series champion. But kudos to Jack Dreyer. What a tremendous, tremendous year he had, and culminating to this.
You get to the big leagues because you show what kind of stuff you have in the minors, and you put up stats, and you look like you could be a big leaguer. But the reason these guys are here and in this parade is because of their heartbeat. Their heartbeat and their poise. And when you can trust somebody coming out of the pen or in the rotation, like we're going to interview somebody right now, it's the heartbeat and the stuff together that makes them champions.
Yeah, last year because of Tommy John surgery, Emmet Sheehan wasn't able to participate for the Dodgers in their October run. Returns to the team middle of this season and was outstanding, whether he was a starting pitcher or a reliever. Let's hear from Emmet Sheehan with David Vassegh.
I'm here with one of the starters that left it all out there as a starter and a reliever when the Dodgers needed him the most. Emmet Sheehan.
Hey, what's up, David?
Hey, Emmet. What a parade for a group of guys that left it all out on the field.
Yeah, thank you. It's pretty cool.
What's this experience like for you after not being able to pitch last year to come up big when the team needed you the most?
It's amazing. I mean, I remember watching this at home, and all I wanted to do was be a part of it. It's better than I could have expected.
How were you and the rest of the starters able to push yourselves to do whatever it took to give the team the innings they needed?
I was trying to do whatever those guys did, and it worked. So, yeah, follow their example.
Is it great to do it together instead of just one guy carrying the load?
Absolutely. I mean, Yama carried a lot of it, I think. But, no, yeah, it's crazy.
Want to say hi to the people watching it?
What's up? Hey, let me get back to this.
All right, there he goes. Emmet Sheehan wants the celebration to never end.